See you
Good to
again.
see you.
Yeah.
Listen, I was thinking about that thing that you had told me.
Yeah.
Maybe we met before.
Hold on, you figured it out?
No, I listen. I thought about it for honestly for days.
Oh man.
And I just could not put together in my head where we would have met before. Obviously, I've seen you on TV and all those kinds of things, but
it's gonna click one day. I
it's
know
just
for
one
sure.
of those weird things, right?
Yeah.
You just don't know.
I already know.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You it was really, it was touching when you said last time that, being a Nike athlete meant so
Right.
much to you, and
Right.
so it feels good to give you the chance to signature shoe. That's the
Yeah.
top. It's the top of the mountain. So
Look, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This is a lifelong dream for me, man. So I'm just ready to get to it.
good. Congratulations. This is a big moment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Those kicks, MP. Fans live for games like this one.
Tear it up.
At the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue,
there should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And as far as the defensive goal of elevating the collective effort, MP and his group have had some time to evaluate how that process has evolved.
And with MP taking the lead on defense, the team has followed suit, and so have the wins. They're contesting, they're protecting the perimeter, and the results are impressive.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Davis, and it's the Beast, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
first team foul.
Here's Anthony. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's the 3. And the Beast pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Trent outside. Pass to Gordon. Will it go? And he can't bank that one in.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
For the 3, the Beast can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
There's the triple. The Beast can't hit.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Nuggets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this.
In the Eastern Conference, Jalen Brunson.
I like Brunson's basketball intelligence. He's smart with the shots, the passing, the defense.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for spending half.
And we hope you... So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
It's been a very one-sided NBA.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's the Beast in at the small forward position. Goes up off the inbound. Davis hits.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Here's Davison. Puts up a three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's the Beast. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Beyond the arc, another three for Dallas.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Davison. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's the Beast, following the bucket by Boston. Knocks down the triple. And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. Launches a three, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the left wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Dallas with possession. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Fires the three. They get the rebound.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to Davison. Back to Brown. Here's Davison. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Davison's got 5.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Drew Holiday's checked in for Davison. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Jaylen Brown is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 57 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Brown. Brown draws the double. White on the wing. Back to Kessler, to the wing, right side. For 3, Porzingis. He can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 12. Here's the Beast. Pass to Lively. Stolen by Kessler. Holiday against Irving. Now here's Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They grab their own miss. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
From behind the arc, the Beast. Good. The Beast has got 18.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's the Beast. 18 points for him. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
For 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here's Brown for 3. Good if it goes. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. Boston with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. White comes in for Dunn. And it's Davison in for Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 21. On the court right now for Dallas. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Pass to the Beast. From outside the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. The Beast has got 27 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. From 13.
Don't let him get here.
That one rolls around and rims out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Knocked away. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Dallas. White looking it over. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Buries it from 3. Pokashevsky's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Drops in the 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Kessler, he's checked in for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Hauser. The Beast shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Here's the Beast. Knocks down the long J. The Beast has got 36 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
That one's off. And so it's Dallas, a huge 24-point lead for them. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. And that'll do it for us.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The perimeter pairing, it's white and brown. Kristaps Porzingis, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Daniel Gafford, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's the Beast in at the 3 slot.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Here's the Beast. That three's off the mark. Marshall passes to Irving. Here's the Beast. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. The Beast has got 39.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
So it's Boston now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Hauser. And here's White. From deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Nails it from beyond the arc. The Beast has got 45 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kessler, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Hauser. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Dunn. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Beast has got 12 points in just the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. 1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Oh, there's the alley! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Let's go with a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Tipped. Here's the beast. Good. Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Kessler. Porzingis for three. Drains the triple.
Yeah, you've got to be aware.
And they've done it. The Dallas Mavericks have won the NBA championship. They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
We're number one. To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Number one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I believe they actually did it.
Baby.
All right, let's go home.
Here we go.
Let's go. Are you going to cover the parade? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's see. David.
Yo, you was locked in, man. You did. Hey, where's the camera? Yo, when you talk about this team, this three-peat, this dynasty, you got to talk about all of us, like my guy right here. Hey, he was a beast. We not holding this Larry O.B. without him. Am I right, y'all? Yeah! Three-peat, 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 yeah! Let's go! Yeah! There we go.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
All right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work. Let's do it. Let's get it then.
You know what, Shake? I remember the first time I picked up 2K, and honestly, it can feel a little overwhelming at first.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, the list of moves that you can pull off, as you know, goes on for a long time.
Well, if you're new to the game, you might be looking for some tips on how to approach all those controls.
Or maybe you're an experienced player who wants to take a deeper dive in the more advanced moves.
In NBA 2K25, Learn 2K is the place for all of this.
Yep, new players can play through a special tutorial complete with lots of helpful tips and tricks. You know, to help show them what they can aspire to with just a little extra practice.
And advanced users can dig deep on the most difficult moves to help them gain a competitive edge.
I promise you, whatever type of player
Good evening, everybody. What a treat we have for you tonight. FIBA quarterfinals action coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. And tonight, Brent, we've got the U.S. going up against Greece. This should be a good one.
Yeah, Greece also a country with a very proud basketball tradition, and they always have a game plan against the U.S. They try to muck it up and get creative. We'll see if they give the Americans a run for the money.
And Greg, it's win or go home now here in the quarterfinals. There is no room for error.
And we should see the game pick up in terms of intensity and physicality. The U.S. might be the favorites here, but anything can happen in a win or go home situation.
And when it comes to international play, Greg, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. It's a much more physical game. Officials aren't as quick to blow the whistle when things get rough inside.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Giannis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Giannis. In these FIBA games, we get to see, Brent, a lot of NBA teammates squaring off as opponents.
Such a cool aspect of international plays. Guys that you know suit up for 82 a year, then they come over here and they have to play against one another. So battling against your own teammate makes that part of FIBA basketball super compelling.
Shot clock at 5. USA needs to get off a shot. Grimes with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Giannis to the middle. Here's Milunas. And the Beast pulls it down. Greg, with the way MP's career has played out, you could feel comfortable, I think we both do, calling him a generational talent.
I don't think anyone is putting MP in the GOAT conversation or anything, at least not yet. But his career is as decorated and impressive as anyone not named Michael or LeBron at this point.
Well, it was a long time ago, but Greece was one of the driving forces behind the creation of FIBA back in 1932.
Basketball's always been a big sport there, and they've had a few spells where the Greek Professional League has been one of the best in Europe.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Here's Dimu. He's got 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back my feet. Shoes on tight. Moving off. Rebound. Shoot on. It's ours. It's ours. It's ours.
And the first one drops. And over the years, we've seen some quality NBA players, Brent, come out of Greece.
Yeah, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, the first real superstar to come over from Greece. Nonetheless, they've medaled in the past, and certainly they remain a team to be reckoned with.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jackson. Grimes passes to the Beast. On the wing, Williams. Here's the Beast.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
The three. Drills it from outside. The Beast's got his second basket of the night.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Greece trails by 8. Takes a step back. Here's Dimu. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Shots good by the Beast.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And for a while, Brent, the Greek national team was as strong as any in Europe.
Yeah, they were. It's been a while, though. This was back in 2005 when they won the Euros, and they had a good group of young NBA players on that roster. They haven't found that level of success in about 20 years.
Here's Kessler. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Milanas, no good. Now USA with it. They're on a 19-5 run here. The Beast passes to Kessler. From deep. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 12 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Giannis.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
To the paint.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's USA with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank. The first quarter in the books, and we're getting going with more FIBA quarterfinals action here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on USA?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Afanasiu.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's the Beast. That 3 off the mark. Greece trails by 15. Nifty move. It's hauled in by USA. The Beast's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Reeves. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range. Reeves has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Giannis will bring it up for Greece. And here's the fast break. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Here's Vasiliu. It's hauled in by USA. And out of bounds. Greece will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Greece making a switch here. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Rebound by Williams. USA leading by 18. Here's the Beast. And it's Papathikis with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he gets it to go. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter. Grease trails by 20. Pass to Athanasiou. Some nice passing here by Grease. Down low, here's Papathikis. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Here's the Beast. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 20 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Papathikis, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to the Beast. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Reeves the pass to the Beast. Clock at 6. Dives for it. And here is Dosunmu. Another 3 for USA.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Athanasiou. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Dosunmu. Pass to Reeves. The 3. Another 3 for USA.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Giannis with it to the middle. Here's Papathikis. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Beast passes to Reeves. Here's the Beast for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Vassiliou. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's the Beast. He's got 23. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. The Beast's got 26 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And it's USA ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, for what's sure to be an exciting second half of FIBA quarterfinals basketball. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Off target from three-point range. Here's Dimu. He's covered by Kessler.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's the Beast. Misses the 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing from 20 feet out. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes. Right wing, here's Sasser. Hits it from three-point range. Sasser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Christou, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
The Beast passes to Grimes. Another 3 for USA.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
With the drive, Christou, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
USA moving the ball around. Pass to the Beast. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Karianis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The USA calls time here. So it's USA now. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
To the paint. Here's Karianis. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Beast passes to Kessler. The Beast can't hit. And it's Grease's ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. So it's USA now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jackson passes to the Beast. Back to Jackson. Pass to the Beast. Now Sasser. From deep three-point territory. And no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Here's Milunas. The three-pointer, no good. Here's the Beast. He has 29. Kessler, the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Athanasiou. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Good quick hands from Antetokounmpo there, reacting well on defense and swiping that one away.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now USA with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Grimes passes to the Beast. Another 3 for USA.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Pass to Milunas. And the rejection by Jackson. Out of bounds as Grease keeps possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Athanasiou can't get it to go. Here's the Beast. Over in the corner, Dosumu. It's good from long range. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. USA ahead, opening up a huge... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And the final period now as we welcome you back to this FIBA quarterfinals matchup just getting underway. Reeves gets the bucket.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying.
So we see USA take. Welcome, everyone, to our presentation of the FIBA semifinals. Get ready for some top-tier international basketball. And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Brent, it's the U.S. taking on Team France, a very difficult opponent.
Well, France, this team really has some size. There won't be anything easy for either side in the middle of the paint.
And Greg, here in the semifinals, these teams know just how close they are to playing for the championship.
And they both had incredible tournaments thus far. The U.S. came in as heavy favorites, but this late in the knockout rounds, anything can happen.
Hey, Brent, a lot of basketball talent is coming out of France. Wow.
Really an amazing time for French basketball. You think about these young players who are coming over, not just participating in the NBA, but now dominating the league. There is a bright golden future.
USA trails by 9. And when it comes to international play, Greg, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. It's a much more physical game. Officials aren't as quick to blow the whistle when things get rough inside.
Pass to Salon. France moving it around. Yabusele. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Yabusele's got 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And though some people out there, Brent, still aren't that familiar with FIBA, it's actually been around for many decades.
Well, I had to look this stuff up, but established in 1932 with only 8 teams total. Now you have over 200 national teams that are competing. It's become a worldwide phenomenon, both the International Basketball Federation and, of course, basketball itself.
5 to shoot. Back to Reeves. Shoots from the corner. Again, USA.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to the right wing. Dadier. No good from outside. And for USA, they come in off a good outing against Greece. The Beast can't hit. France leading by 4. And as the level of international play rises, France is one of the countries leading that charge. Brent, they have got some terrific talent.
No doubt they're becoming a powerhouse. In fact, I believe them to be one right now. Players like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw paved the way, but man, you look at the talent that France has on the court, the floodgates officially from France, they've opened up. He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. And USA with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dosumu. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hayes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Hayes sticking with his shot that time. The defense closing in around him.
And let's get your take. And it's France, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We're back from break now. The second half of this FIBA semifinal matchup just getting up. Here's the Beast. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Beast's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for USA. Pass to Rizachet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. USA leading by 3. They grab their own miss. Shots good by the Beast.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Salon. Here's Rupert. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
To the wing right side. Right side, Williams. Here's the Beast. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
France trails by 4. Inside, here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Shots good by the Beast.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rattler.
To the right side. Pass to Rupert. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's the Beast. Another 3 for USA.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And USA will go for a different look here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Williams. Jackson comes in for Keldon Johnson. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dosumu. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Austin Reeves.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's the Beast. Another three for USA.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Jackson.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Beast passes to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Another three for USA.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's the Beast. Another three for USA.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it's a completely new group for France. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the Beast, and he drives in. Snatched away. Down low, Dosumu. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Lets it fly. And another miss by France.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shots good by the Beast.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Ntilikina passes to Yabusele. Here's Rupert. This one for three. The rebound by Williams.
Good snatch, Robert.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the Beast. Tries the spin move. Puts up a three. Another three for USA.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
So we see USA taking the win here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this very special game we have for you tonight. We couldn't be more excited about getting this final game of the FIBA tournament underway. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. Tonight, the United States takes on the Boomers, the Australian national team.
The Boomers, known for their physicality, this team plays really hard. And the goal here for Australia is just to make things uncomfortable for the Americans. Maybe a shot at the end.
And Greg, it comes down to this. One game, one chance to win it all.
I mean, most fans pick the U.S. to win, and they've lived up to the billing so far. But with the pressure so high here in the finals, they'll need to be at their best to earn a championship.
In these FIBA games, we get to see, Brent, a lot of NBA teammates squaring off as opponents.
Such a cool aspect of international plays. Guys that you know suit up for 82 a year, then they come over here and they have to play against one another. So battling against your own teammate makes that part of FIBA basketball super compelling.
Here's the beast, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And when you watch one of these FIBA games, Brent, they move so fast.
No doubt about it, Kevin. The game moves really, really fast. Fewer timeouts in international basketball, and these games have a great flow to them. That's why you got to stay on top of these runs and cut them off yourself at times. Super fun to watch that.
Nailed from three-point land.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at
Well, it was Australia winning their last game against Canada. The Australian team has been a fixture in international play, Brent, for a long time, and they've had their share of success.
Just not a shock here. We've seen a wave of talent come from Australia into the NBA, and not just in recent years, but for a few decades now.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
The beast can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Hampton. Rebound by Williams. USA leading by 12. Here's the beast. Bangs home the trifecta. The beast's got 15 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Exum. Some nice ball movement by Australia. Just 5 to shoot. Giddey. Back to Exum. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. He has 5. And Greg, the Australian team is nicknamed the Boomers, which, interestingly enough, is slang for male kangaroo.
That tracks. They certainly have the hops. Some great athletes on this team, as evidenced by how many of them reach the NBA. They're the FIBA opponent that everyone's a little leery of.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Launches it. Green with the rebound. Australia trails by 13. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Reeves with it. Now defended by Exum.
Oh!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by USA. And Australia winning bronze at the 2020 Games in Tokyo. Brent, we know that was a historic medal.
The first medal for Australia. Also the first country outside of Europe and the Americas to win a medal at the Games. That Australian team beating Luka Doncic and Slovenia in the third-place matchup. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Simmons on the wing. Defended by Dosumu. Drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one with no hesitation.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And USA with some changes. Jackson comes in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dosumu. Then for Australia, Jock Landale's checked in for Hampton. Taylor comes in for Ben Simmons. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Exum. Here's the beast, Giddey defending. Pass to Green. Green draws the double. Back to Giddey. Green with a screen for Giddey. Taylor. And the layup falls. Taylor's got his first points of the night.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Here's the beast. Another three for USA.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Lets the three fly. Another three for USA.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Giddey finds Green. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the beast. He has 31. Jackson passes to the beast. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. The beast's got 34.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside.
Hey, yo, help him out, man.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. USA ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half underway now, both of these teams vying to claim the final victory in this FIBA tournament. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Hampton kicks to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. And now USA on the break. It's tipped. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got the first points of the second half here for USA.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hampton's gone 1 of 4 so far. The Beast passes to Jackson. From downtown, another three for USA.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Landale with the bucket.
Well, Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Here's the Beast.
What happened?
Off target with his three. Here's Australia. Here's Furphy. Off target from outside. From past the arc. Can't hit that one. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him, and he converts the layup. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Shots good by the Beast.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Irving passes to Hampton. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Shots good by the Beast.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Pass to Hampton. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Australia. Hampton's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's the Beast. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hampton misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Josh Giddey's checked in for Australia. Simmons comes in for Irving. From deep three-point land, the Beast can't hit. And here's Australia now. Giddey the pass to Daniels. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to the Beast. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. The Beast's got 56 points in the game. Here's Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the Beast. Over Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. USA ahead, and we're just 1 quarter away now from He's checked in for USA. The USA calls time here. And it's final. USA has done it. They are your FIBA champions.
Oh, man, the perfect ending to an incredible year for Team USA, proving once again that they represent the best that this sport has to offer, especially on the world stage. Way to go, Team USA. Proud of you guys.
And Greg, for these players, I have to think this championship win is truly a special experience.
They now know they are among the best players, not just in the NBA, but in the world. That is an exceptional achievement for any athlete. I know participating in this tournament is something they'll never forget.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being here with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
A new year means new goals.
Yep, fresh start. Anything's possible.
Indeed it is. So let's talk about the team's overall outlook, and then we can drill in to your personal goals for the first half of the season. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Usually I start these meetings by telling you what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I'm going to tell you what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
We're going to be the first team to four-peat since your grandma was wearing diapers.
That's what I'm talking about, Cliff. Let's go, baby.
Is it all right if we move on to more practical concerns now that we finished celebrating before we even started doing the work?
Life is short, Brian. Lighten up a little bit.
Well, the season's short, too, and we got no time to waste.
All right. Fair enough. Let's talk about MP's first half goals.
You know the drill by now. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus on for the first half of the season.
Been looking forward to this all off season, Coach.
Take a look. Let me know what you think.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals this year, then we need to win in hostile environments.
Ain't no better way to overcome adversity than facing it head on. And playing in front of 20,000 fans who want nothing more than to see you fail is a great way to test your mettle.
Oh, glad you see it my way, Coach.
That's my goal you just picked. Technically, you see it my way.
All right. I'll let you have that one.
And you just failed your first test. Never back down from a bully, especially on the road.
Always teaching, huh? Well, that's good, because I'm always learning.
I'll make a road warrior out of you yet, MP. We're just getting started.
I'd love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything else you two would like to discuss?
I'm good.
Looking forward to getting after it. This is going to be a great season, y'all.
Look out there, MP.
MP!
Hey, how's Duncan? Oh, he's good. Just got out of that hubby stage. What's up, MP?
You might be wondering what this giant...
What's good, Donna?
MP, it's that time again.
Time for what?
We're taking the pictures for the giant banners outside of the stadium.
Again? Didn't we do that last summer?
Just pick a pose so we can be done with it, okay?
All right. What are my choices?
Yo, MP, let's go.
Coming right up, the Mavericks. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
And so Jason Kidd calls for... Mavericks trail by 7. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at small forward. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me...
All right, let's switch it over. And that is going to do it.
We've got second. Here's Gillespie. They've got Josh Giddey. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Furphy in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's the Beast. And Grant, it's now 3 titles for MP. He's making that a habit.
Yeah, all signs pointing to greatness for MP. Winning big and delivering in fine fashion on the game's highest stage.
Now here's Booker over Irving. And the Suns miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Russell finds Booker to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The Beast passes to Lively.
Hey, yo, right here!
Fires from the corner. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside for Russell. He shoots it. Gets a very good look and converts.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The Beast shot is off. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Russell. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Davis from long range. He drops it from range.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
And they gutted out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's the Beast. And he's going for the oop here! And a slam dunk by Lively.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And a slam dunk by Lively. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one.
Great win tonight, MP.
Not happy. Tonight should be easy work. After that,
the other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little group. Welcome, everyone. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Derek Lively. Davis is out there with the Beast. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Irving at the point guard. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Sharp out there with Bridges. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah. But my focus is on the other end tonight.
Mavericks trail by 5. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Then it's the Beast. Then it's Book Night. And it's And we finished one half of basketball. The Hornets on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And guys, we're still in the... And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior.
Mavericks trail by 9. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Book Night, the Beast out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Gillespie in at point. Pass to Salon. Ball stolen. Gillespie, the pass to the Beast. And last year, MP was named All-NBA for the 3rd time in his career.
And that tells you everything you need to know about MP. He's in the top tier of competitors in this league. Great to see his game getting recognized like that.
Greg, we talked to fans of the game, reporters, and historians, and they all name MP as one of the best to ever play, if not the best to ever play.
And MP is up there with the Jordans and LeBrons of the world. He's been that special in his career. If you're talking about the NBA GOAT, MP has to be in that conversation. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the Beast pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The tray. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Book Night.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Miller. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's the Beast. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Irving comes to help. Bridges kicks to Miller. And the 3-ball is good. Miller's got 21.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The Beast, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Ball, and off the front iron, and in it goes. 20 points for him.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Pass to Neesmith. Knocked loose. Outside Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. To take the lead.
Hey, come around.
Another 3 for Dallas.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. From outside the arc. Again, ball missing. The Mavericks leading.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Bridges passes to Miller. Back to Bridges. Out to the wing. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ball. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
The Melo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Wow, the young sir, Brandon Miller, in a big moment. I got you, folks.
Outside, Davis. Here's the beast. It falls.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
The Hornets call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Count!
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Davis, the pass to the beast.
Who's watching? Get ball.
Pass to Irving. Here's the beast. Bullseye!
Timeout.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
The Hornets call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Well, you need the three here, a quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot, one fluid motion, a very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
Hey, go over. Who's making that?
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yeah, gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
They're ready to light it up tonight.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach. Welcome to 2K. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Derek Lively, Book Knight out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis, and it's the Beast in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, we've got Amen Thompson, and it's Whitmore in at the 2. And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston. They're up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
In that game against the Warriors, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean,
and that is going to do.
And as and so the big win by Dallas in a tight game.
Good game, MP. Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Yeah, MP.
MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.
Shaking, MP. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone. Great. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Washington. Then there's Irving, and it's the Beast in at the 2 guard. And for Phoenix, we've got Booker, also Christie out there. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so they foul intentionally. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And so
Hey guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Mavericks.
I'm guessing my butt.
And that concludes.
And as we dive. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Those new colorways are fresh, MP.
In the house.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Welcome, everybody. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving.
Here we go.
Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then there's Teo Maledon. And it's the Beast in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Willis in at the 5. MP often talks to his team during flights. And recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about...
Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job.
And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about
And now it's time to bring up. That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah.
I got it. They've got Rudy Gobert. Edwards out there with Tyus Jones. And it's De Silva in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Beast shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's De Silva. Jones from outside. Pure from 3-point range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Mavericks leading. Here's the Beast. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jones. Sasser defending. De Silva, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The Beast passes to Gafford. Here's the Beast. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Jones. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Okiki's got 4 rebounds now. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Timberwolves call timeout. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Okiki. Maladone's checked in for Bouknight. And Irving is subbed in for Sasser. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch the message that Darvin Ham was giving to his team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Dallas. They're on a 12-3 run. The three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Timberwolves trail by 14. McDaniels from long range, and the rebound goes to Dallas. The Beast has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Dallas. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's McDaniels on the wing. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the Beast. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 20-5 run. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Edwards.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Davis against Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall.
I got yours.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one.
Good game, MP.
Yeah, MP.
Great win tonight, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
You good, MP? MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down. Welcome to a special... And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got the Beast. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Shed in at the point guard. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a... This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is part.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for spending half.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports.
I got it.
Here's Levine. They've got Levine. And Gay is in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Shots good by the Beast.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Levine. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Beast can't hit. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Naladon's checked in. Here's the Beast. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. The word is that it is a bruised heel, and he'll have to be careful being on his feet in the near future. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Zach LaVine. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Beasts got 12 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Dick with the steal. Can they get it? It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Jerome. Here's the Beast. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Shed. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Barrett, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pokusevski can't hit. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-6 run. Shots good by the Beast.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. Just been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Shed. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Hey, ready, NP?
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals...
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
Feeling you, MP.
It's your night tonight.
right, MP, you ready to go get it? We'll catch you at halftime.